loves, welcome back. I'm going a little crazy here because something looks crooked to me, so if it is, maybe it's just in my freaking head, but if it is, I'm sorry. I just got ready for work and I wanted to sit down and ask you guys a few questions and advice because it has been a long time for me since I had a kid. Let me give you guys a really quick rundown. So my daughter will be 20 in September. She is my oldest. She is in college. My oldest boy will be 17 in about 2 weeks, and my baby just turned 13 in April. And Moon, which is the little girl in my belly, she is due October 5th. So all my kids' names start with the letter D. We have Destiny, Devon, and Dominic, and now we have Moon. And for the longest time, I was gonna name my last child, which I was hoping was a girl because I wanted 2 and 2, Diliana. A lot of people did not like that name. I couldn't find any other name with the letter D, but for some reason I loved Diliana. She was my elementary school BFF, and it was not very common, so I was always like, it's gonna be Diliana when I have a little girl, that's it. I did want something unique and different. I'm very spiritual now. I like to meditate, so I wanted it to be something different. I don't know, I kind of did want it to be with a D, but I couldn't find anything with the letter D, so I kind of gave up. One night, me and her dad are sitting on the couch. I forget what we were watching, but some commercial came on, and it had something to do with the moon. And we both just looked at each other, and we were like, moon? Like, it hit us at the same time, and it was just like this thing. Like, we just knew it was it. And I remember he sat on the couch, and he was just like, moon, moo, moo, come here, moon. He was like testing it out, and it was like funniest freaking thing. I sat there and was looking at him like he was crazy, but it was super, super cute. So from there on, Moon just stuck. When I found out I was pregnant, I just had a feeling in my heart that it was gonna be a little girl. Maybe it's because I wanted it so, so bad that I was like, all right, it's gonna be a little girl. When I was like 2.5, 3 months pregnant, it was close to that time where I can almost find out the sex. I said, Maria, do you remember the first time you were pregnant and you wanted a little boy and how disappointed you were and sad when you found out it was a girl? I was so upset that I remember when they told me Destiny was a girl, I started crying, no joke. So I was like, you know what, just start picking out boy names and be prepared for it and just be like, as long as it's healthy, it doesn't matter what it is. But I'm like, no, it's a little girl. But I started looking at like boy names and there was just like nothing that I can think of. And I was like, there's no way you can call a manly ass man Moon. Like, could you imagine a man in his like 20s or 30s and being like Moon? It would be humiliating. So I found out it was a little girl at an ultrasound and I about died. And I was like, okay, thank God I don't have to change the name. It was meant to be, whatever. She's not gonna have a middle name. All my other kids do have middle names, but she's just gonna have her first name and then obviously her dad's last name. A little side note, I am obsessed with Halloween. I go psycho crazy when it comes to Halloween decorating. Like, I would throw like the bombest Halloween parties and I'll put money that nobody can outdo me when it comes to Halloween. That's how obsessed I am. So if you think about it, she's due October 5th, which is Halloween, and Moon, you know, the moon plays a big role in Halloween and the werewolves and woo and all that stuff. So I'm praying to God that she stays in my freaking belly till October. I don't care what day in October it is. I just want her to come in October. So come maybe like September or freaking 10th and 15th, my ass is gonna be laid up, bed rest, not stressing because I don't want her to like come out. But I have a feeling she might come out like mid 20 something of September, but she cannot take over Destiny's birthday. That's Destiny's birthday month. I want to ask you guys, especially if you're a new mommy or, you know, an auntie or whatever, or you are just familiar with things because maybe you work in the industry or whatever. What do I need? What are staples that I need in my everyday life with Moon when she's here in a few months? Like, what do you recommend, from like a crib to a swing to, you know, is there a better thermometer nowadays? Diaper bags, a breast pump. I remember last time I was breastfeeding, they had the handheld ones and you would pull it and you would just see your nipple go up. That shit hurt like hell. So I know that there's tons of cool new ones that you can put like in a cute little travel bag or whatever, and I am planning on breastfeeding. I know that is very important. I have breastfed all my kids. Destiny's actually the one that got the most boobie because I don't know, my boobies were just like ginormous. So I do plan on breastfeeding, and I do want to also have, you know, the bottle feeding maybe down the road, but I know that breast milk is the most important, so I'm definitely gonna make sure that she is healthy as can be. I was planning on turning this room that I'm in right now into a nursery for Moon. But I remember Dominic had a nursery and honestly, I never used it. I had a rocking chair with all this stuff for him and I never used it. When I had my kids would sleep in the bed with me. And of course, everybody's gonna be like, no, it's not safe for the baby. It's bad, you can suffocate them, blah, blah, blah. My sister just went down that avenue with me and I was like, I did it this whole time. But I guess there's these like little things you can put in bed so you don't roll over. I mean, I have a 3.5-pound dog. I feel it, like I move my leg and I touch it and I'm like, so. But I will be cautious with it. And nowadays, everybody is scaring the crap out of me. When I found out I was pregnant, I was like so scared. Every little pain and everything that I felt, I was like freaked out. And nowadays you hear so much negative things. I don't know if it's because I was younger and I didn't know much, or if now the world really is announcing every little scary freaking thing that pops up when it comes to children or infants. And what's that thing called when they like die in their sleep? Like my sister was telling me about that, and there's like this new little gadget that you put on them if they stop breathing, it like alerts. Like I don't know if that's overboard, but being that it's been so long, I don't know, I feel like I might be a little extra sensitive when it comes to this little baby. I did go from one kid to another. Destiny and Devon are 3 years apart, and then Devon and Dominic are 4 years apart. And now we have Destiny and Moon 20 years apart, and Dominic and Moon 13 years apart. So there is a big gap. So my kids are all grown, doing their own thing. The boys are teens. Mom is yucky. They don't want to hang out. My daughter's in Reno, so she's not here with me. But I feel like Moon is gonna get like undivided one-on-one spoiled treatment because there is no other little toddlers, you know, around. So I just feel like this is gonna be completely different in a good way, maybe a bad way because she's gonna be spoiled rotten by a lot of people too. But I've been wanting this little baby for like 10 years. Like when Dominic was 2 or 3, I was already having baby fever. Throughout the years, I would see a baby and I was like, oh, I knew it. My mom was like, you don't need no more kids or whatever. I just knew I wasn't done. I wanted one more, and a lot of people might think that I'm crazy for starting over, but honestly, I feel like it's amazing. I had my daughter at 17. I think I had Dominic when I was like 24, so I was still young. Now I'm more mature. I like been wanting this baby. I had a gap between them, and I just wasn't done. I know for a fact I'm done after this one. No more. I won't be tying my tubes or anything like that. I don't want to adjust anything in my body. I just feel like your body needs to be left alone. My personal opinion, I just feel like I'll have more issues. So I just go back on the IUD. That was good for me, and I didn't have any issues with it. So if you guys can go ahead and leave me comments on things that you think I need, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm going to be doing, what is it? Baby, bye-bye baby. I'm going to be doing my registry in a few weeks. What's that other thing? Amazon I started doing. I'm gonna go to Target. I've just noticed that at Targets here, they don't have cute stuff. Even like maternity clothes. Like I'm wearing this dress right now, and I got this at Burlington because they didn't have too much stuff. So I try to get like stretchy stuff or flowy stuff because I'm kind of still too small for like full-on maternity clothes. So if you guys have any ideas, I would greatly appreciate it. Like, what do I need and what's overrated? What's overhyped that I don't need? If you guys have links or anything, leave them down below. I greatly appreciate your guys' help because it's been a long time and I don't want to get things that I won't need. I want like the necessities and the staples. Like I know the baby monitor, I'm gonna do a mini crib, I'll do a rocking chair. Like what's a good breastfeeding pump, you know, nursing pads, because I know back in the day, nursing pads were everything. I was a freaking cow when it comes to this. My kids ain't gonna have an issue. They're gonna be well fed because I tend to get a lot of milk in my boobies. So just anything you guys can think of, leave it down below please, so I can like start doing my research before I go and scan my little life away. I'm definitely gonna need a good stroller that has its little car seat that just pops in. I know my sister the other day was mentioning like the diaper bag that has like the wipey thing to where I could just pull them out. Is there like some cool changing table that like changes your kid's diaper? You know, whatever you guys think. Like, are diaper genies, is that what they're called? Are those good? I mean, do they really work, or does it still smell like poop when you put them in there? I don't know. Honestly, I was just like, go with the flow back in the day, and there wasn't as much as there is now. I mean, now they have bottles that like prevent airflow, like for the baby not to get gas or something like that. I don't know. There's just so much crap, and I just don't want to like get things I don't need. Thank you guys so much in advance for taking the time to watch this video and letting me know what you guys think I need for the little baby that's coming in 4 freaking months. Time is flying. It is crazy. And all I can think about is those labor pains. and the sleepless nights. But it's gonna be worth it, I know it is. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at the one and only Maria. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be trying to do some more videos for you guys here soon. But honestly, I've been hella tired and hangry lately. I wake up, eat, sleep. Wake up, snack, nap, work. That's my freaking schedule right now, and I'm trying to like find something that's, oh, that's another thing. Do you guys know of something I could take that's friendly to the baby and to myself that'll give me a little bit of energy? Like, I obviously can't be drinking like energy drinks or anything like that. Leave that down below if you guys have anything that you can recommend that is pregnant approved and not gonna harm my little baby. So thank you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.